had the chance.
Hey, your slave doesn't have her collar on. You better take her inside and fix that quick before she does something you'll regret.
No worries, old chap. I've got it right here. Ballfing's got the trot, she does. Had to go around the back way so she could do her duty outside before entering. Like the proper scum she is. She'll be all empty now. What do you have to say for yourself, slave? Good, because it'll be the end of you if you do.
Just make sure she doesn't make a mess. Because I'm the one who's got to clean it up. Get that stinking collar on her.
Oi! You heard the nice bloke. Come over here, so I can put this collar around your scrawny neck.
Hey, thanks for playing it cool. I signed you up as an alternate to get you into today's match. So you'll go in if one of the current fighters loses before the match is over. I have a good feeling that's gonna happen, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Now, if you screw up and they try to detonate your collar, it's on to plan B. Kill everyone, save Hal, and make it out alive. Like it? It's a character I whipped up just in case. I don't want anyone here knowing who I am or tracing it back to the crater. So instead, I'm
Reginald B. Humphreys, from jolly old England, mate. Got stuck in DC when the airplane stopped running, and couldn't make it back across the pond.
I know, it's not elegant. But when the lie is specific and disgusting enough, people don't bother asking questions. As you can see, it worked. While you're down here, I'll work my magic in the stands, doing recon and making deals. There are 3 rounds. You'll need to fend off whatever they throw at you. Between each round, I'll come back here for a pep talk, and we'll discuss our various options. I'm counting on you to come in first. Don't let me down.
All right, septic survivor. Get out there when they call you, and don't let me down. I've got a lot of caps riding on you.
When I win this, that's it. I'll have paid off my debt. Oh, I can taste that freedom. It tastes like metal? No, that's something else.
Only one of us is gonna make it tonight, and you're sadly mistaken if I'm gonna let some newbie alternate beat me.
Hey, that's you. Get out there. I know how to make injuries look like accidents, and nobody in here's gonna complain about you getting crippled. Understand?
Wow, people out there seem impressed. Keep it up, and this'll be a piece of cake. Okay, listen up. I found a couple ways we can tip the scale in our favor. Now, Nuclear Don was using some strange new blend of chems to give himself an edge. And now he's dead, we can steal it. Use it ourselves. Now, I also discovered a powerful turret system built into the arena. I bet I can hack it and turn it against your targets in the ring. You got it. Based on what I heard, this shouldn't arouse suspicion because malfunctions happen all the time with their system.
Good job, Septic Survivor. But you're gonna need to do better than that to win the final round. Second place is now last place.
After you win, I'll come meet you down on the arena floor, where we'll go over the final plans. Then you're on your own. Oh, I also found some new information we can use to our advantage, if you so choose. Now, I'm certain I can convince Maxima Maddie to throw the round if I tell her I'll disable her collar and buy her freedom. So what kind of help do you want from me this round? A sure thing. Maddie's anxious and focused on self-preservation. She'll be an easy con. Look, it's unfortunate what happens to the losers here. But Maddie deserves to die. I just need you to go talk to the guard and distract him while I do it. You cool with that, right? Oh, no, of course not. And I'm not actually gonna disable her collar. No, she'll pop like the others. Don't worry, though. She deserves it. She was exiled and sold into slavery because she... Good. Go do your thing and I'll do mine.
Stand down, slave. It'd be a shame if you were to get injured before your next fight. You know, slaves are supposed to keep to themselves and shut the hell up. But, what the heck. You're right. I'm bored as shit down here. What do you want to know? Glenn. Yeah, I never liked it. But I never had the heart to change it, even though everyone else around here changed theirs after civilization fell. Hell if I know. I might have been 2 years old at the time. This world is all I've ever known. Nah, parents are dead. Died when I was 14, before I joined up with Sargento. Never had any brothers or sisters. No wife, no kids. I only have to worry about myself. This whole thing's pretty new, so there's not much, but... Oh, this one gal. Volunteer, not a slave, mind you. She climbs up on the back of this huge Yaoguai and starts riding it around. It's thrashing around, trying to get at her, but she pulls out this length of rusty barbed wire and saws its damn head off. Then she tosses it in Sargento's lap and spits at his feet. Oh, the most badass thing I've ever seen. She left with her prize and never came back. Too bad. Yeah, funny story. I ran into Sargento and his gang out in the Capital Wasteland. I was just a scrappy kid at the time, and I stole cans of food from him. Got caught, and wound up in a fist fight with the boss man himself. I decked him hard with a sucker punch, but he laughed it off, and offered me a job as a caravan guard. When we settled here, I just kept at it. Only now, instead of keeping jerks away, I keep them in. You don't take hints very well. Didn't you? What does this look like? A food bank? You want to eat? Then your owner should have brought something for you. Doesn't sound like my problem. If your master wanted you to win, he'd have given... The fact that he hasn't should tell you something about that. Sure seems like no one's gonna mourn your loss. Least of all me. What do I look like? Yeah, but he'd understand if I told him a slave stepped out of line and tried to break free. Yeah, sure. There's a room around the corner with... Just don't mess it up too bad. Yeah, I think that's the smart move.
quick, listen up. Here's what's gonna happen now. Sargento will offer you a drink from the winner's cup. It's laced with a heavy sedative to knock you out and counter the adrenaline, in case you were to try something stupid. Here's a key. Keep it hidden. After you and Hal bust out, meet me here. Okay, look. Sargento's coming. He already wants to buy you, so other than the formalities, it's a done deal. Any questions? Yeah, this place will be clear. Besides, you seem like the bloodthirsty type. Alrighty.
Oi, Sargento.
Reggie, my friend. Your fighters performed just as well as you said. There's a lot of profit to be made on a prime killer like this.
Sure you want to give her up?
Yeah, mate, I'm chuffed. But I'm looking to move on out. And I think she's better served here with you.
Yeah, I get it. But you gotta fetch a good price while you still can. Anything else I should know about this one?
Nah, a bit dim and may smell like a well-used loo. But that's the worst of it.
Hey, you're a good one, Reg. You got yourself a deal. And we'll settle up after I put him with my others. All right, my new slave. Time to celebrate with a drink from the winner's cup. Bottoms up.
New gal, huh? Hopefully it'll last longer than the last one.
Wait, Johnny?
I'm surprised he'd come to save me. That's great. What's the plan? Not the most elegant solution, but the guard chef's usually pretty light about it. Once you make a move, I'll be right. Johnny! How the heck are you? Thanks for busting me out of there.
Hal, my man. You look like hell. And it suits you, because that's exactly where you're going. Hey, thanks, Vault Dweller. I did. Sorry for misleading you, but if you knew I was only coming here to kill Hal, you probably wouldn't have come along. Hal ripped me off. On our last job, he took way more than his fair share of the cut. Then lied about it. By the time I found out, he had decided to part ways under the guise of not wanting to settle down at the crater. I needed to send a message that no one pulls a fast one on Gentleman Johnny Weston. Not even my best friend, Hal. In this business, look at it this way. All at once, I got my revenge and saved him from a lifetime of servitude. Think of it as a small mercy. It was... Okay. Before we go, I want you to tell Meg I get a 50% cut of the gang share of the vault loot. Or I walk. Meg knows. Great. Back to the crater then, shall we?